Hey, Broncos country, how's it going? Today we're diving deep into some exciting news that's got every Denver Broncos fan buzzing. Former Cincinnati Bengals running back Chris Evans is coming on board to try and earn a spot on our roster during the rookie minicamp. That's right, folks. An NFL experienced guy wants to show what he's got for our team. So, grab a beer, adjust your Broncos hat, and let's discover everything about this new addition that might shake things up at Mile High. And don't forget to hit that like button to support the channel and drop a comment. Do you think Evans has a shot at shining with us? Let's go. Broncos country, before we talk about what Chris Evans might bring to Denver, let me tell you who this guy is. No, he's not Captain America, but this Evans also has the potential to be a hero on the field. Born in Indianapolis, this guy is 27 years old, stands 6 feet tall, and weighs about 210 pounds of pure muscle. He was drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals in the 6th round of the 2021 draft, coming out of the University of Michigan, where he showed he could run with the ball and catch passes like no one else. Back at Michigan, Evans was a beast. He averaged 5.6 yards per carry and scored 17 touchdowns in 4 years. He was known as a versatile running back, one of those guys who doesn't just run between the tackles, but also lines up in the backfield to catch passes and make explosive plays. At the Senior Bowl, he left Bengals coaches drooling over his route running skills and ability to beat defenders in one-on-one situations. And hey, Broncos country, Coach Brian Callahan, who's with us now, already worked with Evans in Cincinnati. Could this connection help our guy? In the NFL, Evans played 34 games with the Bengals, totaling 277 yards, 89 rushing and 188 receiving, with 3 touchdowns. Those numbers aren't jaw-dropping, but Evans was never the primary guy in the offense. He was more of a rotational player, shining especially on special teams, where he returned 14 kickoffs for 314 yards and made 7 tackles. That shows he's a guy who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, right, Broncos country? And you know Sean Payton loves versatile players like that. Now, Broncos country, hold on to your hearts, because Chris Evans's story has a heavy chapter. In August 2024, during a joint practice with the Chicago Bears, the guy suffered a torn patellar tendon in his knee. That's the kind of injury that ends anyone's season. He was placed on injured reserve and missed all of 2024. Just imagine. Folks, you're fighting to show your worth in the NFL, and suddenly, boom, an injury like that takes you out of the game. It's heartbreaking. But hey, Evans is a warrior. According to NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero, he's 100% recovered and full go for the Broncos rookie minicamp. That means he's coming back strong, ready to prove he's still got plenty left to give. And Broncos country, I want to know, do you think he can leave that injury behind and show the same fire he had at Michigan? Drop a comment because I'm super curious. Okay, so why is Denver bringing in a guy who didn't play in 2024 to try and make the team? Good question, Broncos country. Let's break it down together. First off, our backfield is packed with talent, but Sean Payton always wants more options, especially players who can do multiple things on the field. Evans isn't just a running back who carries the ball. He's a guy who can catch passes, block, and contribute on special teams. That's gold for a coach like Payton, who loves creative schemes. Right now, our running back group includes guys like Audric Estem, Jaleel McLaughlin, Blake Watson, Tyler Beatty, and rookie R.J. Harvey, who was drafted in the 2nd round of the 2025 draft. Each of these guys has something special, but Evans brings a different vibe. He's more of a receiving back, a guy who comes out of the backfield to catch passes and create mismatches against linebackers. Since Payton likes air attack plays, Evans could be a secret weapon in the offense. And there's more, Broncos country. Evans has already shown he's clutch on special teams. He has experience returning kickoffs and making tackles, which is super valuable in a league where every play counts. Peyton himself said in a post-draft presser that he wants to see high-level competition on the roster. He said, "We'll go with what we see on the field. It doesn't matter how you got here. It's your chance to earn your stripes." So Evans is coming in hungry to prove he deserves a spot at Mile High Stadium. Broncos country, the Broncos. Rookie Minicamp, which runs from Thursday to Sunday, May 9th, 2025, is going to be a real show. In addition to Chris Evans, we'll have our 7 2025 draft picks, including R.J. Harvey, and 15 undrafted free agents like offensive lineman Xavier, Truss and Clay Webb, and cornerback Kendall Bowler. And it doesn't stop there. The team invited more than 24 players to try out for a contract, many of them team captains at their colleges. This is going to be some serious competition, folks. Evans is going to have to work really hard to stand out. He's not coming in as a guaranteed draft pick. He's in on a tryout basis, which means every snap counts. He'll need to prove he's physically ready, that he can run clean routes, carry the ball confidently, and, of course, shine on special teams. Sean Payton and the coaching staff will be keeping an eye on everything, and Evans knows this could be his shot at making it big. So, Broncos country, what do you think? Do you think Evans will come in and impress the coaches, or is it going to be tough for him to stand out among so many new faces? I'd love to hear from you, so drop your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss. Now, Broncos country, let me share an interesting detail that could give Evans an edge. Our offensive coordinator, Brian Callahan, was the Bengals' offensive coordinator when Evans was drafted in 2021. Callahan saw Evans up close, knows what he's capable of, and probably had a hand in the decision to bring him to minicamp. That's a huge advantage, right? At the Bengals, Evans learned a lot from Callahan, especially how to run routes and position himself in the offense. In fact, Evans mentioned in an interview that he studied Joe Mixon, the Bengals' former running back, and even worked on a move called the Mixon in college. This shows the guy is dedicated and always looking to improve. With Callahan now in Denver, Evans is already familiar with the offensive system and can adapt quickly. Do you think this connection will be the key to him securing a contract? I'm betting on it, Broncos country. Broncos country, imagine this, a running back who can come in on third down, catch a short pass, and turn it into a 20-yard gain. Or a guy who returns a kickoff and gives the offense great field position to start. That's what Chris Evans can bring to the Denver Broncos. He's not going to be RB1, that's clear. But he could be the guy who comes in during specific situations and makes a difference. Peyton's offense thrives on versatility, and Evans fits perfectly into that style. On top of that, his special teams experience could help improve our special teams, which has been a bit of a weak spot. And with Evans fully recovered from his injury, he's hungry to prove himself. A motivated player like that is dangerous in a good way. What do you think, Broncos country? Where do you see Evans fitting in best? As a receiving back? On special teams? Or could he surprise us and become a bigger piece of the offense? Share your thoughts, because I know Broncos country is always paying attention. All right, Broncos country, the rookie minicamp is just the beginning. If Chris Evans impresses, he could earn an invite to the OTAs, which are from May 27, 29 and June 3, 5, and then to the mandatory minicamp from June 10, 12. From there, it's one step at a time until training camp in July, where the battle for the 53-man roster will be intense. Evans is in a do-or-die situation. He knows he needs to shine at minicamp to catch Peyton and the coaching staff's attention. If he shows that Michigan fire with solid runs, secure receptions, and energy on special teams, his chances will increase. But if he doesn't stand out, it could be tough to secure a spot on such a competitive roster. What do you think, Broncos country? Will he earn his stripes, as Peyton said, or will the competition be too much for him? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Broncos country, what a wild story, right? Chris Evans is coming in hot to rookie minicamp, bringing experience, versatility, and a comeback story That's pure fuel for the Denver Broncos. We're rooting for him to show out and, who knows, become an important piece of our offense and special teams. And now, I want to hear from you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop a comment on what you think about Evans and how he can help our team get back to the playoffs. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, because we're bringing you all the latest news and updates. See you next time, Broncos country, and let's ride!